So, did you see her meat particles there? Did you see any of it?
I can't remember the last time I actually watched SNL.
Oh, she had her girls hanging out totally the whole time.
Yeah, no, I saw pictures. The last time I actually sat down and purposefully watched SNL, I think, was when Kristen Wiig was having her last SNL. It was awesome. But, Nicki Minaj, yep, she was on Saturday Night Live, and it was quite a switch to see a pair of huge black boobs that did not belong to Kenan Thompson. It's funny because he's jiggly. Go on.
Bill Cosby canceled his New York tour dates.
Yeah, fans begged him not to, but as usual, he ignored their pleas for him to stop.
And grabbed their hands and made them buy tickets.
Right. Go on.
CeeLo Green says it's time for Bill Cosby to fight back.
I believe CeeLo Green made his comments at this year's conference of celebrity rapists. That's really not who you want coming to your aid in your time of need when you've been pigeonholed as a sex offender and someone who's assaulted and drugged women. CeeLo Green, it's not really rape if she slept through it. That guy, yeah, no, I think you should keep your tiny T-Rex arms out of the situation, CeeLo Green. You're not helping anybody. Go do some work on yourself. What else?
Oh, dude, K-Fed news. It's been a long
Superstar
time.
MC K-Fed.
But here he is again.
Remind everybody who K-Fed is, who Kevin Federline is.
He was the former Mr. Britney Spears, wasn't he?
Yeah. I think he was her backup dancer, and then he married her.
And now he's baby daddy.
And then he was, what else? Wasn't he on Celebrity Fat Club as well?
After he married Britney, he did everything, I think. Everything on VH1.
So he's back up in the game?
Yeah, he was paid $5,000 for a small part in the new movie The Interview.
Ooh, $5,000. I know it doesn't sound like much, but it's $5,000 more than he made last year, I'm guessing.
Probably.
He says he'll donate the money to the less fortunate. So, keeping it. Go on.
Keep it. Andre 3000, he says he felt like a sellout reuniting Outkast and doing a bunch of festivals.
And then the guys in Journey with their Asian singer that doesn't speak English that they discovered on YouTube were like, you'll get used to it.
Take it from me, the B-52s.
Yeah. Go on.
In a recent interview, Pauly Shore says he wants to make Encino Man 2.
He did not, however, say who he's trying to get back at. When I was growing up in England, Encino Man wasn't called Encino Man because nobody knew what the hell Encino was. It was called California Man. So stupid. And anyways, go on.
The Grammy nominations were announced this past Friday.
Or as the members of Nickelback called it, December 5th.
Normal day.
Yeah, normal day. As you were, Nickelback. Go on.
It appears that Chris Brown and his girlfriend have broken up. How do you pronounce his girlfriend's name there?
I believe it's Karush. I don't know. Karuche. Yeah. Chris Brown and his girlfriend have broken up. He's just never Mr. Right with the women he dates. Mr. Right cross, yes. Mr. Right, no. Go on.
Mark Wahlberg.
Of the Funky Bunch.
Yes, formerly of the Funky Bunch. He's seeking a pardon from the governor of Massachusetts for beating a man outside a convenience store back when he was 16 years old.
Oh, well, if he's successful in getting the pardon for beating a man outside a convenience store when he was 16, maybe he can then seek a pardon for an even more heinous act. His work in last summer's Transformers movie. Not cool, Wahlberg. Not cool at all. Not cool. So, those are just freaking... When a guy like Mark Wahlberg does that, he doesn't need the money. That's like 100% a money grab. That's it. You're playing second fiddle to some CGI with horrible, awful, stilted... Actually, I didn't see the movie. I'm just assuming, maybe I'm a little jaded. I'm just assuming that it sucked ass. Did it?
Me? I haven't seen it either.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you've never even seen Star Wars.
No, but I saw that trailer. Did you see the trailer?
The Star Wars trailer?
Yeah, one just came out.
Did it make you excited to see the next round of Star Wars movies?
I just went, ooh. That's about it. you know, next December.
Like, ooh, next December, a black guy in Star Wars. People are so hacked off. They're like, there's never been a black guy before in a Star Wars movie. This is not cool. It's like, hello? Billy D. Williams, Lando Calrissian. People are just like talking about it being an enormous plot hole that they had a black stormtrooper. I'm just like, really? Really? I never, for some reason, I always thought being bigoted and being a nerd were mutually exclusive things. Like, nerds spent so much time getting stuffed into lockers and beaten up and having their lunch money stolen and people spitting in their face and like, hey, I'm going to hold you up to this basketball hoop and you grab onto it. Now I'm going to walk away, kid. That happened to me once when I was a child. That was not fun. But yeah, no, like I never would have thought nerds would have found it in their nerdy little hearts to be bigoted in their mom's basement while they're busy not dating women. The thing like that boggles my mind so much about that is like people are genuinely upset about there being a black stormtrooper, like genuinely upset. And I think it happened on both sides, too. Like, oh, he's a bad guy, so he's black. It was like, but no. They're like, oh, there can't be a black stormtrooper. Stormtroopers are white. Who, really? No. It's just, it's... People will find a way to ruin anything with righteous indignation that isn't all that righteous. It's crazy. I saw a billboard on a bus this week. You know, one of those traveling billboards? It's for a website called PETAKillsAnimals.com. Did you hear about that? Like, you may or may not like PETA or what they do, but the moment you set up an organization to do good in the world, people are going to try and tear you down and say you're evil. Not that I think PETA do a whole lot of good, but it's the principle of the thing.
iHeartRadio goes one-on-one with Jimmy Page to talk about putting Led Zeppelin together in just a matter of months.
I've found Robert. I've managed to feel John Bonham's playing. He was playing with Tim Rose. I managed to hear that. And then John Paul Jones came into it right at the tail end. You know, he called me up and said, I hear you putting a group together. I want to get out of studio work. I'd been out of studio work because I'd been in the Yardbirds. And then we had this rehearsal. Sure. But the fact is, from that rehearsal, we, in my house, routining the material and for the album and also the live shows in September. And then we're into the studio recording. And so if we're saying, even say, the month of September, in September, October, there's Christmas, we're already touring over here in December, late December, January. In January, we'd completed the album's ready to come out, and we played in San Francisco, which is where we just suddenly, that's it.
Keep listening to iHeartRadio for more Jimmy Page and all your favorite artists. iHeartRadio goes one-on-one with Jimmy Page to talk about when he first became a studio session musician.
I think I was about 16 the first session that I did. That wasn't, that wasn't repetitive. It was at the point when maybe I was 17, 18, that I became sort of a trusted friend within the recording industry, where I was being asked to do sessions day after day after day. And I did sessions with the Kinks, The Who, Can't Explain, the Rolling Stones, not the Beatles.
Keep listening to iHeartRadio for more Jimmy Page and all your favorite artists.
Delivering fascinating subjects, interesting talk, and boobs and fart jokes. AD on iHeartRadio.
Yeah, let's go. Talking that mess, better act like you know. Let's go tonight. Walk away, punk, yeah, bitch. That's right, I know this. You're nothing but a punk, bitch. You're nothing but a punk, bitch. So walk away, yeah.
So there's a Wendy's employee in New Jersey who works the drive-thru, sings people's orders back to him. Apparently the word has been spreading because someone went there to check it out.
Good evening. Welcome to Wendy's. How may I help you?
Can I please get a number 11?
Number 11. What's the drink going to be?
Dr. Pepper?
Dr. Pepper? We don't carry that. You got root beer, Coke, and Diet Coke.
I'll take a root beer then.
All right, small, medium, or large.
Medium, please.
Medium root beer. Anything else?
4-piece spicy chicken nugget.
What kind of sauce? Barbecue?
Yes, please.
Anything else?
That's it.
That's it? Well, one more bag now. That's it? Well, thank you very much. I told it's going to be $10.04 drive-through visit.
Hey, Funkhauser, did that just play, or was there 45 seconds of dead air?
No, I heard that just fine. And that guy,
Okay,
that girl has an accent just like mine.
It's okay. I don't know. Calling that singing is a bit of a stretch.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's got to be some good news in here somewhere, right? Oh. This one. This is the spirit of the season I was talking about.
And all the bills just went bam on us. And I'm like, there's no Christmas. Don't say miracles never happen. I mean, whoever did this, they're great. It made my Christmas. It really did.
There's an angel out there. And we're so appreciative. It's just awesome. Actually cried. Amazing. There are good people out there, you know. In the bad world we live, there's so many good people. Just make Christmas so much better.
What they're talking about is somebody in Dayton, Ohio went into a Walmart and dropped $15,000 to pay off other people's layaway items and left without leaving a name. A couple people who had toys on layaway had been dealing with bad luck, and it completely turned their Christmases around. That woman you just heard, she and her husband had put toys on layaway for their grandchildren, and then her husband was laid off. And they thought they wouldn't be able to pick up any of the gifts until the news about the Secret Santa came in. And the other woman you heard is Pat Davis, who put a Spider-Man bike on layaway for her grandson. She was so happy, she couldn't stop crying in the customer service line. Now, you don't have to really get into the Christmas spirit of things or enjoy the sense of goodwill toward all men. Drop $15,000 on people's toys that they can't afford for their kids. But the ability to affect someone's life for the positive in the same way is something that is readily available to all of us, whether we got 15 G's burning a hole in our pocket to spend at Walmart for people's layaway items or not. Sometimes it can just be a smile. Sometimes it can be like a, hey, what's up? An acknowledgement. And people need to feel like they have a place in the world. People need to feel as though they've got the love and respect of their fellow man. And sometimes a smile in the hallway can go just as long a way as someone paying off whatever it is that you can't afford to buy for the ungrateful little rat bastards who won't get the meaning behind it and just go, cool, a bike. What else do you got? Let's wrap up the news, Funkhauser. What else?
Well, a new study says cell phones are ruining people's sex lives.
Yeah, I've got news for these researchers. A lot of people are married, and their cell phone is their sex life. Yeah. Remember to switch it over from Wi-Fi. Remember to switch it over from Wi-Fi to cellular before you fap it at work. What else?
Gas is below $2 in Oklahoma City, Oklahoma.
And now the bad news. To get it, you have to go to Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. Man, if you're listening in Oklahoma, I apologize. And I'm sure there's parts of your state that are lovely, just lovely. But every time I've been there, I couldn't leave fast enough. Every time I was leaving Oklahoma, I did it like a man making a jailbreak, driving it like I stole it. The cheap gas, it doesn't even out. But go on.
$2? The world's fattest man?
Yeah.
He died at age 44 in England.
Oh, well, I mean, it's not like anybody failed to see that one coming. If you are the world's fattest man, I would imagine making it to 44 is kind of like impressive stuff. How did he die? Reportedly of a broken heart after discovering his local McDonald's did not get the McRib. Did you hear about this? The McRib isn't at all the McDonald's. They're just bringing it back to McDonald's in specific locations as part of their new program, McSegregation. Go on.
There's a new device men put on their penis to enhance the sensation of sex.
Yeah, it's called a woman. Oh, one of these days, I hope to